Cancers, this is going to be truths that you need to hear for the first half of December. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's dive deep. Any information you need will be listed in the description. Let's see what the cards are saying. Cancers for the first half of December. What's the truths they need to hear from their spirit guides? So first truth I'm hearing, you guys are emerging. You guys are leaving a lot of old energy behind, especially moving into 2022. This feels like that energy is actually going to be ongoing. That's not just in this time frame thing. This is like ongoing energy of you slowly but surely disassociating with a lot of old energy. It's kind of like with butterflies. Like we go through the process of being, or they go through the process of being in their cocoon, and then they shed that cocoon and they shed that, worm state, caterpillar state, and they evolve into a butterfly. So that's what's happening. It's like, this is a good thing. This isn't you guys. This isn't you guys going backwards. This is you guys going forward. But it is a process, and it is slightly painful with the sadness and isolation card here. For a lot of you, this could symbolize like a spiritual journey that you're going through. And a lot of you have been on the spiritual journey for a while now, but it's like it's really getting intense. Or even if you're newer to the spiritual journey, it's intense and you're having to shed a lot of like personal attachments to who you think you are, like your ego. I'm getting like ego death energy. For a lot of you also, you're realizing that it's no fun having a guard around yourself to a point where you can't even connect with people the way that you want to. And you could be more so trying to connect with people, trying to branch out and maybe build more meaningful connections, because yeah, you've noticed that, I don't know, you've been kind of becoming more so like a recluse. Cancers. The best, spirit is saying the best revenge when it comes to uh when it comes to people is to let them see you shine and be in your own grace. It's better to do that than trying to retaliate, get even. Okay, so that's gonna be a piece of advice from some people out there who need to hear that. But overall, spirit is saying like you need to take control. Where you want to see changes happening in your life, you need to take the lead. Don't wait for something to just magically fall into your lap. I always say that with these readings, they're more so like a guide and a way to help yourself. Not, wait for some magical rainbow to to like, I don't know, fall down and deliver all the blessings of life. That's not how life works. And that's not how these readings work. But let's keep going. We have welcoming surrender. In the back of the card says, there's no problem, only destiny being revealed. Okay. We also have greeting wellness, and it says balance is the key to a life of infinite miracles. So yeah, this is being open to allowing instead of feeling like you have to always, I don't know, like control the narrative, or when it comes to certain expectations that you have, thinking as if it doesn't go that way, then it's the highway. When life, again, does not work like that. Spirit always, the universe, God always knows what's in our highest interest, even if you don't agree at the moment. Okay. It always comes back tenfold. And yeah, you need to welcome allowing energy into your life. This is letting go of energies that don't serve you as well. What's the point of holding on to that hurt when it comes to what somebody did to you 5 years ago, when that same person that you concerned about 5 years ago is now living their best life because they let go of that hurt? So why should you suffer for pain that happened so long ago in the now, and making yourself miserable? All right. Also, Spirit is saying, this is kind of like left. You need to make sure that you're taking care of yourself in terms of like health. And this could be like literally your health issues. If you have certain health issues that have to be managed, making sure you're taking care of that. This could be even mental issues that you could kind of struggle with, whether that's like anxiety, depression. You need to stay on top of those things and make sure you're not being triggered in any way when it comes to any sort of like mental issues you may struggle with. Yeah, we have the Queen and the King of Swords. So it's a mind game for this first half of December. It's all about how far you guys allow your mind to stretch. Spirit is saying, yeah, this is the time for you guys to release, to let go of a lot of things, especially before 2022. Okay, certain people, certain habits, certain eating patterns, sleep schedules, procrastination. It's a whole bunch of things, and it's different for each and every one of you. But certain things cannot go into the new year with you, and that's just the reality. Speaking of that, a fire sign who's like very either hot and cold or inconsistent in your life. Like they show up randomly. Like, I mean, at the most random moments. Just when you think that you've kind of, stopped talking to this person finally, or this person's just gone forever, they just pop up out of nowhere. Spirit is saying it's time for you to close that chapter, like officially, especially if all this person does is open up a new wound. This could even be the person you have children with. I'm not saying cut this person off to where they can't interact with their child. But if they keep trying to romantically pursue you, you need to let that go, because it just seems like this person is still very manipulative. And until they could kind of get control of their own energy and the way that they move, it's just not a healthy situation to keep running back into. Some of you guys could be so concerned with making sure you don't look like the fool in certain situations. Like your ego could be in control of your future. And when I say that, like some of you could allow your ego to make you feel like you shouldn't do certain things, so much so that you don't fail or bump your head in front of people, or it may not even be in front of people. You just may not want to run into disappointment in certain ways, and it keeps you from taking a leap of faith in life. And that's the very thing that's going to be the catalyst of changing your life. So make sure you're not caught up in like personal ego, or even protecting yourself from life in a sense, because yeah, a lot of you could be a lot further. It's just, I don't want to fall and bump my head. I don't want this to be a negative result, so I'm just not going to try at all. Okay, potential is always there. It's a matter of whether or not you're going to seize it. But this is what I see. I wish you the best of luck with December, and I will see you in the next one.